There are 26 letters in the alphabet, each one with a different name. And all 26 letters of the alphabet come in different sizes and shapes. And when the letters come together, it makes it even better, 'cause one thing is for sure: all the letters come together to make something better, like words and so much more.
Sing it with me now.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs, that's the alphabet symphony. That's the alphabet symphony.
Hi guys! Hi guys! Mrs. Watson here.
It's Mrs. Carpenter. And the letter for today is B.
I'm going to show you really quickly how to make the letter B. And later today you're going to watch a couple of videos and have a chance to practice making the letter B yourself. But here's the letter B. This is the uppercase B. Mrs. Carpenter, you'll have to tell me if my hand's in the way. That's the uppercase
good.
B. And this is the lowercase b. Okay? And later, like I said, you'll get a chance to practice this, but I wanted you to see it first. Can you see it? There it is. Uppercase and lowercase b. All right, Mrs. Carpenter.
Now, let's see how our mouth makes the B. I'm going to put my lips together. B. And it pops out. I'm going to do this with my hand to show you a B. 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 You do it with me. B. Good job. Let's say some words that are at the beginning. The B is at the beginning of the word. How about book? You say it. Book. My turn. B.
B.
Bus.
Bus.
Bat.
Bat.
And ball.
Ball.
Now we have some words with the B at the end, and our Betty the puppet is here to help us. Betty, can you help us at the end? Cub. Cub. Rob. Rob. Tub.
Tub.
Sob.
Sob.
Last one. Rib.
Rib.
Good job, guys.
All right, guys, so we have shown you what the letter B looks like. You've heard what the letter B looks like. Now today, you're going to have all kinds of chances to look and hear and see if you can find the letter B all day today. So let's have a great day looking and seeing the letter B.
Bye, guys.
Let's learn how to make the uppercase B. The uppercase B has a line going down and two that go around. So when we make it, we say down, up to the top, around, around. Down, up, around, around. Down, up, around, around. Down, up, around, around. Let's look at some smaller ones. Down, up, around, around. And if you notice, the first time I go around, it's right here at that midline where that dotted line is. That's where I turn in, and then I come back out again. So down, up, around at the midline, and around again. Down, up, around, around, down, up, around, around. Let's make some on our own. They have a starting spot, down to the bottom line, around to the midline, and around again. Down, up, around, around. Down, up, around, around, down, up, around, around. Let's talk about some things you need to watch out for. that might cause you to make them incorrectly or not as neat. If you go down and back up, but you don't stay on your line, it could look a little bit like that. I like to pick up my pencil and just go back to the top. That way I don't get this little loopy thing up here. The other thing is that sometimes you might actually go around the wrong direction. So you need to be aware of which direction does it go. It goes around like the clock goes around, okay? So we need to go down, around, around. Oh, one other thing that some kids do that make their handwriting look not so nice is they'll go down, but then they'll either make the top loop too small, so then they have to make the bottom loop big, or they make the top loop too big and then they don't hardly have room for the bottom loop. So we want them to be equal, the same on the top and the bottom. So one more time, down, around, around. And that is how you make the uppercase B. Let's learn how to make the lowercase b. Let's look at the uppercase B. As you can see, they look different. Okay? They start out the same. They both start with a downward motion. This one has a downward motion. This one has two curves. This one has one curve. Okay? Only at the bottom. The curves are on the same side of the line. They're on the right-hand side of the line. Nothing on the left-hand side. Nothing on the left-hand side. Okay? So the curved parts always for the B go on the right-hand side. Let's learn how to make this lowercase b. As we said, it starts with a down motion. Down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Okay? Let's try the smaller ones. Down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Let's try some on our own. Down, up to the midline. That's where we're going to go around. Around to the right. Down, up, around to the right. Down, up, around to the right. Down, up, around to the right. Did you see Mrs. Watson had to move her helper hand to hold her paper? You might have to do that. Alright, let's talk about what can go wrong with making this lowercase b. If you don't think about it, you might accidentally put the part that goes around on the wrong side. And who knows what letter that is? That's a D. It's a different letter altogether. So if you meant to write boy, you would write doy. That would not be right. So we don't want the curve to be on the left-hand side. We want it to be on the right. Can you tell the difference between these two? It's very important, and a lot of kids have trouble remembering. So remember, just like I showed you with the uppercase, both B's go on the right side. Oops, I can't see it. Okay, so if you remember this one, the uppercase B, when you get ready to write the lowercase b, just remember it's only got one bump but on the same side. We could call this the mama B and the baby B. They both face the same direction. The mama wouldn't leave the baby behind. Okay? The baby wouldn't turn away from the mom. They've got to go the same direction. Okay? That's really, really important. It's the right hand side of the line. Okay, if we know right and left, that will help us a lot too. Okay, the other thing is that Mrs. Watson needs a new marker, I think. We don't make our circle big enough, our curve big enough. So we can't hardly even see that, okay? Or we make it too big, okay? That's not correct. It goes in between this midline and the baseline. So we go down, up, around, okay? That's really all the things I can think about that most kids do wrong with the B. So we're going to work hard not to do those things, okay? All right, this is how you make the lowercase b.